Now, when you feed high amounts of fat, for example, you're changing, like we said, some fat might get into your large intestine, but in your gut, but that's not creating really a problem. The only thing it can make is that your stool will get a little bit loose, but it's not really an issue. So that's not a big problem. Then proteins, you get digestion in your stomach, absorption in the small intestine as amino acids. There again, when you feed high amount of not so well digestible protein, part of it also might go into your gut, but there again, not really a problem, because this microorganism can also use this protein. Before, we were thinking that part of this protein would be absorbed again for the horse, but research has shown that it's less than 1%, so it's nearly nothing. So this, let's say, this excess of protein, or not excess, but mainly when you feed not very high digestible protein, it's lost for the horse. So it's like throwing your money away. Okay. So it's about the digestive system, and what we need to remember is the digestive system of a horse is designed for small meals, especially for your concentrates. There is two different digestive systems. You have the enzymatic digestion and you have the fermentation. Hay, it's easier word for me, must be a good part of your ration. And let's say for a top sport horse it must be minimum 50%. For a recreation horse should be 75% minimum. Should be careful with high amounts of sugar and starch, and in some situations where you want to use higher amounts, they have to be treated, heat treated or buffed. Your fiber digestion is at the end of the digestive system, so this has also some consequences. Like, for example, a horse will not. I'm gonna give one example: alfalfa. It's pretty high in protein. It's like between 18 to 20% protein, but it's also high in fiber. This means that this protein is not so well digested for a horse than, for example, for a cow, because if fiber digestion is at the end of the system.